Hi everybody, welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. We are here for your Gemini February read. Let's see what's coming out for Gemini for this month. It's not just for Valentine's Day, this is for their whole entire month of February. But happy Valentine's Day this week to everybody who was celebrating. Even if you don't celebrate with that special someone, if you have a special someone coming in or if you're with somebody, make sure you go out and go get something for yourself. There's nothing wrong with celebrating yourself on Valentine's Day. So keep that in mind. Alright. Hopefully you guys have had a wonderful week. So, well, it's only Monday, but a wonderful weekend. I'm going to put it that way. I'm going to go ahead and change this music up. Let's see. What do we want? Bam, bam. 4, 5, 6. Oh, put that on. You got whistle. Okay, that's a little, risque. Somebody wants to blow the whistle. Or something about a train. Could be relevant. We got Florida. Something about Florida. Resonated as well. It's so good. Alright, what do we have for our Geminis? 11th house, the edge. Starting something new, something fresh. 11th house. You could, number 11 could resonate with you. You could be coming into union with somebody this month. Where you share a common goal with this person, or a lot of commonalities with this. Could even be like just within your community, friends, family, transformation, or there's something within your friend dynamic, community dynamic, workplace dynamic that is going to be transforming. And you're clearing out the old and bringing in something new, and it could be something that is a little bit going to be surprising, or it's some sort of drastic moves that you're making. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Some of you are detaching from a situation that no longer is beneficial to you. You've gotten to the point to where it's just like it's like you're tired, you're exhausted in a way, and you're just like wanting to get rid of like what's the negativity, or just the what you feel like is just draining you emotionally, mentally, all the emotional drainage that just pulls on you, tugs on your energy. It literally has an effect on your physical body as well. So you're needing to maybe get some rest this month. Make sure you're taking care of you. Something that you've been really focused on, and it could involve work, making plans for your future. Some of you, you're really taking your power back from a situation. It's like you've gone through you've gone through the dark night of the soul, and you're finally out of it. People have kind of seen you kind of go through this, and you're finally out of like this funk, out of this, whatever this is for you. Or they're seeing you kind of go through this, but you're coming out the other end, and you are going to be making some serious, drastic moves within your own life. But it is meant for you to take this path. It may have felt like, and I think this came out in Taurus too, where it feels like you're climbing this mountain. But you're definitely making some future plans. And it could be like alternative to what you thought they were. Like what you had planned before, your focus, your mindset has shifted. You're no longer in some sort of energy to where it is where you were before. So now it's like it's almost like you're hopeful for a future. And so now you're making like these big grand scheme plans, and you're really wanting to shoot for the stars, which that's awesome. Then you have the Libra, the Libra. You're like the Libra, but it's the idealist. It's, you've got somebody who's like balanced, or you're wanting some sort of, somebody, you could be wanting some sort of justice in this situation. You could be dealing with a legal situation. You could be, it's like you're taking the rose-colored glasses off. It's what she's got here. You're no longer willing to be in that energy to where you are, I'm not saying it's like a bad thing to be there for people, but you're no longer going to be put in a position to where you are going to be there for everybody else, but lack taking care of yourself, or taking care of your own stability, taking care of your needs. You're no longer allowing yourself to be in that position. So whether you got to be the bad guy or the bad girl, so be it. If you got to be the villain in somebody's story, so be it. You are no longer in this energy to where you are going to be there just to be used for whatever it is that people use you for. Your energy, your time, you know, your just generosity, whatever it is, it's just like, because you're not getting back what you are giving. And so you're finally seeing that for what it is. And you're just like, you know what? I'm going to give to those who give to me. You want some sort of fairness. You want some sort of equal give and take. And so you're finally stepping into your power this month and saying, you know what? Enough is enough. And you're becoming a boss mama, boss daddy. Gemini, look at you. Be dealing with an Aries. You have Aries in your charts, or there's something about really like getting that fire up under your ass, you know, and taking the initiative and taking control of the situation, taking control of your life, and just really taking your power back, stepping into that Emperor energy, and you're standing on business. You really are on a mission. Now be careful, because, you know, some Aries, you know, get in our ego. There's nothing wrong with the healthy ego, you know, but sometimes Aries can really be a little bit over the top. But, you know, there's also something about, again, it's not so much, you may be stepping into that Aries energy to where it's not so much like, because Aries can be selfish in a way, but it's like you're taking your power back again, and it's like you're, what's best for you and for your future. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And so you're kind of like tapping into that fire energy and getting this spark is like being reignited within you. And, you know, and Aries also like that fun, vibrant kind of energy. So you could be like finally coming out of this dark night and finally wanting to step into something that's more fun, free, you know, vibrant, and just happy-go-lucky kind of energy. Because, you know, Aries, that's the kind of energy they like to be in. They love to start things. They love to be able to be, you know, accomplishing things, and they're the front runner. And this, you know, you could be stepping into that boss energy to where, yes, you are that front runner. Yes, you're going to be ramming through, basically, you know, whatever it is, and your goals on what you want to do and where you want to go. Be careful you're not like stepping on people just to get to where you want to go in a very nefarious way. you know, not some backhanded, you know, whatever. Make sure you're doing it the right way, making sure that you're, you know, those who are with you, you know, you're also there for them. So it's like a, you know, that partnership, that equal give and take. Make sure that the people who are with you, you know, who are, say you're like, you know, if you are in like owner or a boss, supervisor, or, you know, you're just wanting to start and get your company off the ground, make sure you have the right people in place who are going to have your back. Not people who are just going to be behind you, just trying to just tear you down every step of the way. They may not say it to your face, but they're, you know, behind your back, there may be some underhanded things going on that you may not even know about, just because they don't want to see you level up. And this may be what you're doing this month, is you're like weeding out those who are for you and those who are not. And you're maybe taking some serious drastic moves. People may not like it, but you know what? This is your life, Gemini. This is your dream. This is your future, and you're taking back your power. And it's like, you'll be damned if you're going to have anybody tell you how to run your life. That's definitely that Aries energy. I'm going to tell you. You're not going to let anybody, you know, tell you what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. No. You're taking control back of your life. And you're like in the swing of things. It could be a little bit of emotional, but I'm getting it's like it's peace. You're bringing peace back into your life by making some sort of drastic changes. Yeah, Usha. Yeah. It's like you may need, like, again, I know I did the weekly read, and the weekly oracle or guidance and all that. I don't know whose read it was. It was about getting up dancing or just music therapy. Somebody could like really like music, but it's like change your music, you know, because some music, like, you know, you get into that boohoo or you get into that funk or you get in that, and it's like, okay, all right, it's okay to be there, you know, or listen to a song here or there, you know, that sometimes will bring a tear to your eyes or something. But change your music, because you know what? A lot of the times that what you're hearing will also uplift you. So, and it'll help you get your body moving, lift your spirits. So, you know, there may be something about that. And it's allowing you to transmute energy, negative energy, into positive energy, and to be able to step into your destiny. So, you know, it's like you're taking some drastic changes to pull yourself out of this dark energy or this dark space or this negative thought process that maybe you've been having, and you're changing your perspective on something, and it's allowing you to step into this energy to where now you're thinking more positively about your future and where you want to go. You're like, oh, okay, well, I had to do this in order to be here, so that way my future, I can do this. So you're shifting that focus of being just stuck in that negative energy and stuck in that situation or wherever, where it's just like everything is all doom and gloom. But now you're like, okay, well, you know, okay, so it's not doom and gloom. I learned this and this and this, and now it's putting me on the path to go here forward, and it's looking very promising for you. And it's bringing balance, stability, Taurus energy. Taurus gives me a lot of like financial, material, etc. More practical things in life. You know, and I know Capricorn energy does that as well. That's, you know, a lot of the work energy and stability also. But it's also, you know, a little bit different. But I don't know if you're dealing with Capricorn. But you, with this Taurus energy, you could be a Taurus, Gemini, cusper, or you have Taurus in your chart as well. Virgo, Aries, Aquarius, Libra. This could be all the people that are around in your energy as well. And it's like these, you could have a lot of people who are just like tugging on you. Or, you know, this is like your chart being lit up here. check out your planet placements. But there's some sort of news that you could be receiving that's going to be quite shocking. Or you're going to have like some sort of, again, like an aha moment. You're having like a glow up as well. So once you hit like your north node, people are going to really start noticing your glow up by the end of this month. You're going to be looking good, feeling good. You're just going to feel freer. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to be happier. You're going to feel more balanced within yourself. Now, for some of you, situations around you, you're starting to balance those out as well. Be careful of certain energies with the poison here. It's like poisoning the mind. Like, so it's giving, like, be careful of what you're not just what you're listening to, but who you're listening to as well. There could be certain people around you who are giving you either false hope, or they're telling you things that are untrue, just so to cloud your vision, to stop and block you from leveling up into your purpose. You got shivers. Ed Sheeran. You get the shivers. Somebody giving you the shivers. You be careful, because somebody you could be leaving. You may be feeling like you're left out in the cold, or somebody's leaving you out in the cold. Or I'm also getting like somebody's giving you the goosies. Ooh, that's actually kind of like the goosies. When you do it like that. I mean, you could be having some interactions this month. I don't know why I just got toe curling. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Alright, God. Okay, you got two. You have Elder, and you've got the Shield Maiden. So this Elder is like a very wise old man. I absolutely love this card. He is so adorable. I think he's so cute. Just an adorable little old man. And then you've got this Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Somebody could be Viking, like Vikings, or Norse mythology. Celtic mythology. Okay, what happened? Alright, we're back. Okay. I don't know what happened. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and read from the book. The Shield Maiden. You could be feeling like you're having to protect yourself, protect your space, protect your peace. Okay, I don't know. The string kind of was like a little bit, it got a little funky there for a second. Okay, Shield Maiden. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. The Shield Maiden is the female knight in shining armor. In many ancient traditions, women were seen as equal to men, and so joined them on their raids and fought with them on the battlefield. In this deck, the Shield Maiden brings a fiercely feminine energy, the power to be a warrior while retaining feminine sensitivity. She is ready to put her plan into action. She's ready to go into battle. Her medicine helps us move beyond any unsettled feelings when our plans start to take shape and follow through with our strategies in order to be where we want to be. Shield Maidens work together in times gone by to create shield walls of protection. So she also shows us how to work with others in order to bring out plans to fruition. Taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the tasks you're taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart, and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place, and then let your guides support you as you move forward. Well, that's awesome. All right, now let me read Elder. Let's find Elder. Oh, here we go. Ride with me, Nelly. It's like, why must I feel this way? Hey, must be the money. Nelly is on right now. Something you're doing for money, Gemini? Well, your ancestor guides gather around you at this time. Great healing is unfolding and carving a newfound freedom for your lineage. The First Nations people of Australia are the oldest tribal people still living on the planet. Their historic hunter-gatherer culture and ancient spirituality are rooted in tradition and balance with the earth. This card is in honor of them as sacred earth protectors and the living embodiment of tradition. The elder is the ancestor who comes with a message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, it's an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you've had expectations of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. This card represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, past, present, and future. The freedom you claim is healing that lovingly supports your entire family constellation. So there's something about not only protecting maybe protecting yourself from any kind of like magic, spiritual magic for some of you, or you're throwing it. You know, Gemini, I hope you're not throwing it, but if you feel like you're being spiritually attacked, it's like shield walls up, protection around you, and you're being protected. But there's something about healing your family lineage with that as well. Alright. Nope, this isn't the one I want. You're on like a level up. People are gonna want to like ride the coattails with you, but you're like I'm getting like an imagery of like people hanging on, and you're just like kicking them off as you like elevate. It's like, no, get off me. Like, go away, get off me. Like, I'm not going to allow you to use me and abuse me and all this other crap anymore. No. So it's like you're getting rid of the dead weight of the people who are just not your people, not good for you. And I'm not saying, like, you want all yes men, yes women around you. I'm not saying that. You want real, truthful, honest people. But you also want those around you who are going to uplift you, you know, who are your cheerleaders, you know, per se. But you want it to be in a more, with the right intentions. You know, you want them to want to be there. You want them to, you know, just have the right intentions just because they truly, genuinely care. Not because they feel obligated or because they're going to be able to just be on the rise right there along with you. You know, you don't want that. You want true, genuine, authentic people with you who care, who really do care. And so for some of you, you are ridding yourself of those who maybe you realize they didn't. You got Ten of Wands, yeah. Aries, Leo, Sag, burden and stress. You could be feeling like you're carrying like the weight of the world on your shoulders right now. And you're burdened and you're stressed out, nervous. Some of you could be experiencing panic attacks just because it feels like it's getting too much. Like when's it gonna stop? Like you're looking for your happily ever after. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you, you're trying to move towards your happiness, but it could feel like a bit of a burden by doing so. You're finally able, something about, this is like conflicts, but it's also, you know, you're releasing your own ego. You're being in your head. You're able to kind of like, you feel like you've been, I get like restricted from speaking your truth in some sort of way. To where you're like, you want to be able to like, I don't know, it's like you, for some of you, I'm getting like you need to just freaking scream. Like you really feel like you just want to scream and like release some burdens off of you. But it's just like, you may feel like, well, what's the point? Nobody's going to hear, nobody's going to care. You're kind of like in this rut, you know, but you do have people around you who do care. It's just a matter of you may need to just allow them to kind of be able to assist and to help. Now, some of you are allowing that, but it's just like, you may be finally speaking out about burdens, about what's been holding you back, about your restrictions, about, you know, your pain. And you feel like you're being set free from a situation where you're finally able to kind of speak on something. For some of you, it's like you are, there could be like a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, disputes that you may feel like you're just in the midst of and you're just exhausted. Hey, hey Jojo. You got the Two of Swords. You're being faced with a decision and a choice. Kind of like at a crossroads. What direction do you want to go? You got the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you could be focusing more on work instead of love right now. Or there's something that could be hitting your pockets in a way. It's like, for some of you, and I don't mean hitting your pockets in a bad way. I mean like a level up. Like something's good hitting your pockets for some of you. But it's like you're being faced with a choice or a decision on whether or not you want to go for something because with the Pentacles, I'm just really for like a material aspect. Or are you going to go for it, you know, because the Queen of Pentacles is very, you know, they do love giving gifts. They do love, you know, showering their person with, you know, they really do. They like to spoil their person, you know. So when you're with, you know, a Queen of Pentacles or somebody in this energy, you could be dealing with somebody who is very much a spoil their person, not just with acts of service, but also with like buying them things, making things, whatever. This person could be very much in that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You got all the signs of here on the board. But you could be like also stepping into this energy where you're wanting to make a decision on if you're willing to put forth effort into a situation to where it is something that you know is not only going to be this person's going to be nurturing and caring to you, but they're also going to getting like baby you a bit. Why am I getting like baby you? Like maybe some of you want to be babied a bit right now, just because you've been in this energy and it's like, I just want somebody, I just want a hug. It's like, I just want a hug, you know. And yeah, your person, if you are dealing with somebody, I don't know, maybe they're not as affectionate or forthcoming with that. Some of you, you're maybe trying to make a decision on whether or not you want to move towards a Queen of Pentacles, or it is just even in a job aspect, whether you're wanting to put forth the effort into your creations or trying to decide what creation you want to invest in. Let me get clarification over here. Got shake a tail feather. You have somebody like in your energy who's like, I don't know, it could be a choice between two people. You got shake your tail feather. That's giving me peacock energy. There's something about like, yeah, and I did say Taurus too. I was drawn to the peacock and the Taurus energy. So you could have somebody coming in and just like, I'm getting like, lay it down. Yeah, see the 2 of Cups. You're closest, it's okay. You got a soulmate for some of you coming in towards you. Some of you have a very, you know, either you're forming a bond or you have a close bond with this person. There could be something, it's like slow to progress. And you're wanting to kind of like, you're not sure if you want to like invest in this connection or not. So some of you have a potential union coming in by the end of this month. But you're wanting to know, like you may have been trying to pursue this and you're just kind of tired, exhausted. It's like with this turtle, it's like you're swimming against the current. And you're not with each other. So it's almost like you may have felt like you were imbalanced before. And you're trying to decide on whether or not you want to, I'm getting like stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? You're conflicted. Like you may see this person as a happy ending, happily ever after, but you're just not sure. You deserve hugs, spoiling tail feathers, and toe curling. You did rewind it back because I was like, why am I getting toe curling? Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I was like, where did that imagery come from? Oh my word. Hey Loki, hi baby. Okay, you've got energetic purging. Okay, I release all stagnant energy, clearing my field of anything that no longer serves my highest good. So I'm telling you, you guys are ridding yourself of negative people because you gained some sort of information, some sort of knowledge about who is around you. And each person or each situation, I don't care, even in the job, you could be like, I'm quitting this job because this job is a piece of shit job. The people here freaking suck. It's always bringing down my energy. It's not healthy. For some of you, it could be very toxic, like literally physically toxic for you to work in the company. And I'm not saying everybody there needs to freaking quit, but, you know, you'd be like, management's not doing shit to fix it. And, you know, it's like, I'm done. Peace out. You know, let them go find somebody else. You know, and the others of you, it's just like, it could just be, for some of you, it could be family. You know, you're like, you know what? Okay, because it's like cutting in, and like this is like, I don't know why it didn't do it in the last stream, and for some reason in Gemini's read they don't want the shit to come out. Information, ideal reality. I'm sorry, my throat is a little like hold on, let me get a drink. I'm connected. Okay, for information, you're connected to the cosmic web of wisdom, discovering knowledge and information in perfect flow and timing. Oh, my throat. Okay, you got, this is how we roll on right now. Like, this is how we do it. This is how we gonna do it. This right here. Sorry. You got ideal reality. I'm manifesting the most beautiful version of my reality by embodying the energy of my desired state now. So you're manifesting what it is that you want. You've got it pictured in your head. You're manifesting it, and you're going after what it is that you want. After releasing whatever it is that you're releasing, all the burdens, all whatever it is, you're using your intuition. Again, this does, you know, the pyramid here does give me that mountain, climbing that mountain. It's been maybe feeling like a true struggle to get to where it is that you want to go. And for some of you, it's like you're not only just manifesting it and wanting it to come towards you, you are taking action. You're finally taking some action to make those dreams turn into a reality. You have light body. Your chakras are coming into alignment. My light body vibrates with pure love, anchoring the frequencies of ascension into the physical plane. So you've went through like this ascension stage, or you're going through this and coming out of it. And so you are feeling lighter, happier, more joyous, freer. And so you're in alignment within yourself, which is amazing. And you're stepping into, like I said at the beginning, stepping into not, you know, some of you, I'm not saying that you weren't in your North Node already on your current path. Some of you already are. But at the same time, it's like you're now even further elevated onto that path. And things that you've been wanting and waiting for to come towards you are finally coming towards you. You got bad at love, Halsey. I still feel that. Be Michigan, there's Michigan, yeah, because that's... Once you're in the kitchen with the dinner, what? Are there somebody jealous? So jealous of you, or jealous of your connection coming in? I don't know. I don't freaking know. But it's like sit still and look pretty also. I think is a Dua Lipa. You could have somebody who just wants you to like sit still, look pretty, don't say nothing. Just, you know, they want to be able to like tromp up on you, and you just sit there, shut up, and just nothing. Like, oh, okay. Okay. Now, others of you, there may be somebody who, and that is like for some, and that's, you know, if you're in a toxic connection. Others of you, there may be somebody who you're dealing with this month where it's like they want, now this could be you, Gemini, could just be wanting to kind of just talk, release, you know, and it's not that you don't want somebody's input or information, but you're just kind of like needing to get things off your chest, you know, or, you know, you're dealing with somebody who wants to be able to do that with you, and just to be able to listen and just be empathetic, be compassionate, be understanding, you know, and to give back, you know, but at the same time, you just want them to have that understanding about you. You got positive imprints. I choose to leave a positive imprint of light in the world through my thoughts, words, and deeds. So you're leaving, you know, this could be part of what you're wanting to do, part of your purpose, or part of like what you plan on doing is like you're wanting to leave some sort of legacy behind, some sort of very positive legacy behind by touching other people's lives in whatever way, shape, or form. And you are doing that. You are leaving a positive impact on other people's lives. But there is something that you are just needing to kind of release and let go of, just toxic energies. So whatever it is, it's feeling like keeping you stuck. All right. What else? And I didn't pull that many before, but I guess the Gemini, y'all kind of needed that. Right, you've got healing hearts. Could be healing your heart, you know, your person could be healing, or you're healing the connection between the two of you. Sacred union. Oh, you got a union coming in? You got somebody coming towards you this month? Embrace it. True path and divine romance. You got a divine, I'm getting soulmates coming in towards you, Gemini. And this is going to lead into, for some of you, could lead into a marriage with a sacred union. This is going to be a very healing connection for you, for both of you, truly. Healing hearts union. Embrace it. This is your path. Your divine path. You gotta love the way you lie. Ha! Eminem. That was weird. Things falling over. So you could be dealing with somebody, I don't know, a bunch of liars around you. Or you're trying to navigate through the lies. Figure out what's what. It's that information card. It's like somebody stood there and listened to all the lies and watched somebody else like fall, be attacked, but they enjoyed it the entire time. Like they secretly enjoyed it. This person could have put shit in motion, creating lies, the illusion. Or you have somebody who stood by and let it happen and just didn't do anything. Alright, you gotta never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. Yeah, baby, yeah, you do. Pushing through. You're stepping into that Aries energy is what I'm getting. You're going to bounce back from whatever it is you're going through. Stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. And stop looking outside yourself for answers. You already know them. It's like a whirlwind. It's like a storm within you for some of you. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. So there's something about, again, is that forgiving yourself. Stop going over and over and over in your head about, well, what did I do? What didn't I? Like, you know, it's like you're just able to kind of release and let something go. All right, you've got gratitude. Show gratitude towards the universe. Show gratitude towards yourself, and show gratitude towards those who got you, you know. Harbor. Seek the emotional harbor, finding peace in each other's embrace. And this says they celebrate the moment of or the miracle of your meeting. So you're going to be meeting some of you, your person, this month. And it's like a coming together. You're whole on your own. This is what it's giving me. Like, you're whole on your own because there's two separate ships. Ships. I say freaking ships. What the hell? It's not a damn ship. It's a kayak. I do know the difference. I promise you. I really do. But there's something about the balance between the two of you. Seek what's going to keep the two of you grounded, rooted together, and find peace in that. Staying grounded. There's a whirlwind romance for some of you coming in, and you're needing to kind of stay grounded. You could be like all excited about this. What? But be at peace with each other in each other's embrace. You might just get that hug, Gemini. Focus on the gumbo. Yeah, I know. Poor little gumbo. I'm sorry, JoJo, that you're going through that. Look, I just lost Pacey. She was 15, 16 years old. I just lost mine, like, what, 2 weeks ago? A week ago? So I understand how you're feeling. I bawled my bloody eyes out. So I hope Gumbo gets better for you. It'll be in my prayers too. I got a list in my prayers right now that I'm praying for. So you got bridge. Just like build a bridge of understanding, crossing the rivers of the soul. It's like you're bridging the gap. You know, this came in the upright, whereas Taurus came in the upside down. So it's like somebody, like, in Taurus, if you watch that right, it was like the bridge was burned. Well, here in Gemini, it's like you're wanting to build something. Bridging the gap. A connection. Creating a new connection. Tolerance. A donut. And then polish. Forging strong bonds through mutual polishing. And then learn tolerance and love. Smooth all imperfections. So, I don't know why I'm just getting, what is it? Sweet Life on Deck. I'm getting Sweet Life on Deck. What was it? And it was I can't remember. I know my son used to love that show back in the day. He used to be telling me about it. I'm like, I don't watch it. I don't know anything about it. That's why what I'm getting from that. But you got polish as well. There's something about things may have started off a little rocky, or will be starting off just a little rocky between you and your person, or you may feel like that it is. but you're bridging the gap. This connection is formed, and it's very sweet. I'm getting this like very sweet, very savory, and you're just like want to just take a bite out of it. Like, look at that yummy, yummy goodness right there, right? And it's like, you're learning how both of you are a little rough around the edges. Maybe the two of you have come out of something that is harsh, a little rough, and you're both just kind of like, I don't know, I'm getting like maybe some of you could be new to the dating game, or maybe you haven't dated in like forever, and it's just like kind of like, I don't know, do I want to do this? Do it, you know. Whereas like you're open to doing it, you're just like, I'm getting like a little rusty, and you gotta kind of like sand the rust off of a fender or some shit. So So I don't know, but I'm getting like the two of you are just like, you're smoothing the edges around your relationship, and that way, you know how to handle each other, navigate each other, and it's like you're able to have like a smooth ride. That went to an entirely different place. Wow. But so that way you're in, balance, and, a nice, beautiful union with each other. Knowing how to navigate the waters. What is with the freaking references? Big, happy changes. Look at that glow. Somebody's so happy. Look. At the end of the month, you're going to be so happy. Trust in it. You could be having second thoughts. Like, you don't know. You got big changes coming your way, and they're very happy. And you're needing to trust in it, or there's something about trust. Building trust, or there's something about trust in this dynamic. And maybe you're having second thoughts about whether you should or shouldn't trust in the dynamic, in the person, in the situation, whatever. Hold on, let me clarify. Should they or shouldn't they trust this connection coming in? Yes or no? If you believe the situation will improve. So, you can transform the situation. You're putting your manifestations, you're putting your prayers to work, you're putting your thoughts out into the universe. And as long as they're positive and you don't have the negative and like self-doubt and all that, it's going to improve. Like, I'm getting like, if there was lack of trust, there may be somebody putting in an effort to truly rebuild that. It's just, you have to believe that that person is trying or doing their best to make amends. For some of you. Or if there's a boss wanting to come back out to you, and even if it's a job where you just decided to like, screw you, toxic environment, I quit, and they're wanting to come in and be like, look, I'll give you a raise, because maybe they see your value, see what you're worth, and you're like, I don't know. They're like, but we're implementing this policy in place in order to make the environment better. And you're like, I don't know, should I trust it? Well, you know what? If you believe in it, put your faith in it, you can. You got bad habits. Somebody could have some sort of habits. Ten of Swords. There's some sort of betrayal. Seven of Wands. Path. Your journey. Seven of Coins and Page of Wands. Somebody could have betrayed somebody else in it could be in the work environment. It doesn't have to, but you could be dealing with somebody who's trying to go behind your back and trying to sabotage your work. They could know you have some sort of offer coming in towards you, and they're trying to sabotage your work before you even like get to where you're needing to be. It's because you've got like somebody who, yeah, it's like poisoning. Somebody's trying to poison a mindset. Five of Wands. Tries to cause chaos and conflict. Could be somebody who's younger than you. Or and you know, you could be younger than this person. Either or, so. It's just, it's giving this younger energy. It could even be somebody's trying to poison the mind. Manipulation. There's like a form of manipulation going on. You could be trying to... But with this Seven of Coins, it's all because of money. It's like if somebody's being stopped and blocked from, it's like returning home. Because there's this little house right here. The Path. And the Wands. Somebody is very adamant about stopping something from like returning or heading onto their correct path. There's like a blockage here. But you have somebody here who's like behind the scenes who is controlling and manipulating a situation here in order to, because they think that they're getting away with something by trying to, they're like, it's a betrayal, to cause an ultimate betrayal by manipulating a situation. Now, it could be manipulating a person, or they're behind the scenes. It's like giving like a puppet master, pulling the strings to try to manipulate a situation to go in their favor, to, and it's mainly for like to increase their financial stability or for their own like greedy needs. Some of you, they could be doing this because they were betrayed, or they feel like that they were betrayed and heartbroken. And so this is like a revenge kind of shit that they're pulling. It's like they're poisoning the minds of people just to stop and block you on your path, on your journey. Stop and block you from getting some sort of offer, wish fulfillments. I'm getting like Christina Aguilera now. Genie in a bottle. It's like if they want you to like want them. And if you're not falling in line with whatever it is that they want, they're going to stop and block you like manipulate a situation to force you into compliance. Oh, son of a bitch. To try to force you into compliance. Because they feel betrayed in a situation, and because they feel betrayed in a situation, now flip it, switch it, Gemini, but They feel betrayed in a situation. So they're creating like illusions, they're creating lies, they're creating deception in order to try and stop and block you from moving forward, moving on to where you feel. And the home, if you get like the home aspect, that's like your safety, your security, your peace, your happiness, your joy. Like in your home, that is where you feel like you're safest with. And there could be somebody causing chaos, conflict, you know, whatever it is to try and stop and block you from one, elevating and moving on into where you want to go, your dreams, your aspirations. But it's also causing some sort of, you know, it could try and cause some sort of fear, try to cause a fearful situation. So that way, you know, if they cause you this fear, you know, then it stops and blocks you from moving on. And so then they're like, oh, then they're happy because they're able, you know, it's pretty sick is what it is. Like somebody just doesn't want to see somebody be happy. And it really pisses them off when they see you happy. Wow. Okay. The tea is cold now. No more drama. Done. Over. Walked away. And you got somebody like freaking obsessed with you. You're done explaining. Like you walked away from the situation. You're just peace, gone. You just walked away. That's for some, not all of you. But there's something about, like you leave in the past, but you still have somebody from your past who is really just like over focused on you. Again, flip it, switch it. Right round, yeah, Florida. Done explaining. Like you walked away, you're protecting your energy, protecting your peace, protecting your space. But with this file in hand, do you see the evidence? It's like she's got this folder of evidence. And you got like the bystanders who've seen things. You may have somebody who's like seen things. It's like they're going towards the situation. Like they're no longer needing to explain it because they have the evidence to back it up and prove it. You got a fake apology, and you got somebody who's wanting to come in and be like, I'm sorry. Or you have somebody coming in towards you to bring you some sort of information. You got, yeah, manipulative. No change. Somebody's come in to try and gaslight you again. They're toxic. Or you got this person who's wanting to come in to apologize because they don't want karma kicking their ass for some. Some of you, if you look at this, they could have a demonic entity attached to them. Or evil attachment. Or this person does certain things because of their own childhood insecurities or their own past relationship insecurities, or, you know, but it's like they've not done any kind of the healing work. You know, it's just their shadow aspect. And this could be like, that's the only reason why they're wanting to, or they're wanting you to apologize to them is what I'm getting. Like, they're wanting you to apologize. Like, for what? You got toxic ties. There could be somebody, you know, either you or them dealing with addictions, had addictions, but they feel like that they're bound and chained to you. But in fact, they're not. You walked away, broke all those. Okay. Whoever that is, get the hell up out of this energy for real. Like, go away. Tired of that energy. I really am tired of that. Like, you got Angel, Shaggy. Shelly, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Okay, you got Ascending. Look at that. You got Ascending, baby. Boo. Passion. Moving on into some sort of new beautiful romance. But you may not feel like you're good enough for this person. Or they don't feel like they're good enough for you. Or it's self-sabotage. Frustrated. They feel bound and restricted. Or there's somebody who's trying to that picture section. Okay, it's the past. Okay, some of y'all, you got the past is affecting the present. Third party. So you may have been I'm getting like you leveled up. Stop and block somebody. But you got somebody could be trying to do binding spells on you as well. To cause you to have insecurities. Or they're hoping that that's what they're doing. And this could be a third party that's doing that. So this could be like your ex's new person. That's just crazy. I'm not clinically calling somebody crazy, but I'm just saying that's just or you got somebody who may have like stepped out. Oh, I'm getting like they got high. Sorry, I'm like my little. Where it's like they got drunk or in some sort of situation, sticky situation. They had some sort of exchange, but now they're like pissed off because you may have been like, no, you can't come back. Stay where you're at, you know, and it's like this person could be trying to come in to tempt you. Trying to like suck up to tempt you. For some of you, you could have a third party that actually, or you could have somebody who sent in a person to try to tempt you to gain some sort of evidence, just in an effort to tarnish your reputation, stop and block you, you know, from just your elevation, from leveling up. For others, for some of you as well, they could have even sent in your twin flame, if you resonate with the twin flame, to come in to attack you as well. So you got somebody who is, you could be dealing, oh, okay. dealing with somebody who's, okay, you could have blocked somebody who, they may have spiritual gifts. You may have them also. I'm not saying you don't, Gemini, but you could be dealing with somebody else who does as well. But you could have blocked this person, or they blocked you. Flip it, switch it, take it as a resonates, because too controlling, arrogant, they were too much into their ego. Or I'm getting, like, for some of you, you got somebody who is trying to control a situation because they're trying to block forward movement, creating an illusion. And they could be watching readings as well. Hey, go. In order to figure out a way to be able to stop and block your elevation, forward movement, your growth. I mean, because like we don't have just all healed people watching tarot, getting guidance and all that. We have a lot of like unhealed people as well, who are trying to navigate and figure out a way in order to get around some sort of situation. So you could have somebody who has been watching. They could be if you are a reader, you have somebody who's watching and spying and trying to figure out a way to be able to stop and block and to create some sort of illusion to be able to stop and block your level up. You may have blocked this person because they may be trying to, this person just may have been very just all about themselves in a way. Just, You may have this person pissed off. Friendship. Connections based on friendship may never develop into romance, settling. Okay, for some of you, you're like your person may have moved on and like settled. Or you have a fear of settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. So there's somebody, okay, alright, for some of you, it's starting out as a friendship. And you could be like wondering, am I settling? But there is sparks. Because you could be kind of like wondering, like, is this person actually is into me as I'm into them? But, you know, like you may feel sparks between somebody, but you're not sure. There could be some communication barriers or some blockages that are in the way right now from bleh. Okay, we are not in Mercury retrograde just yet. Alright, right path. But you're on the right path. Let me get clarifiers. Healing. Some of you are healing a friendship between you and somebody. Or you are a healer. Could have been some disputes, arguments. Somebody's envious. A third party, because there's 3 here, so there could be a third party who's envious of your connection with somebody. It could even just be in a friendship. Envious of your friendship with somebody. You're needing to take a spiritual bath to rid yourself of the negativity that's around you right now. But you're gaining some sort of clarity. Some of you could be, it's like you're setting yourself free from third-party situation for some of you. Or you may be feeling like very upset at yourself because you may be feeling like if you did something out of envy, jealousy, because if you were interested in somebody, you may have thought that there was more going on than what there actually was. You may have thought, oh, I see the connection, I see the sparks, I see all that. But that was being blocked. The divine blocked that to put you on the right path to where you need to be. This was, you know, and your person could be jealous and upset, and it could be what caused some sort of conflicts, dispute, arguments, because this was just based on a friendship, nothing more. And you're just like, look, you know, then now there could be somebody who wants more than that, you know, but the other person may just want friendship. Now again, there could be the question about where there's somebody wants, you know, more than friendship, the other one doesn't, and there could be some confusion there. But there could be like a lot of envy and jealousy and all that going on around creating some sort of conflict, when really it was friendship that they're just really like upset about, because they saw maybe some, you know, sparks, whatever, or they thought that there may have been something there that actually wasn't there. So, and this could be something to where, you know, maybe like a third party is going to finally be like, they're feeling like humiliated because they got really upset, getting like they got their panties in a bunch for like no reason. They're seeing something a little more clearly now, and it's like, oh, they were just friends, you know, and really, yeah. You're like, oh, and it could be like a whole shit show went down for like no reason. It is what it is. It happens. All right. All right, Jojo, you have a great night. Sleep well. And Gemini, I hope that, you know, the beginning especially, I hope resonates. You guys are, some of you are stepping into your power, and I'm so proud of you for that. Standing up for yourselves, taking that power back. Good for you. The rest, you know, when I start getting to this side, I'm like, this is where I don't want to resonate with people, but it's like, I know we got two sides, the light and the dark side of things, so it is what it is. I'll stay in my prayers for y'all. I've got my list. So I will send you guys lots of love, light, and peace. And I will see you tomorrow. If you want to join me tomorrow for Cancer's read at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So until then, have a fantastic night. Love, love, love. Bye.